Hello folks, welcome back to another video. We have very little geopolitical, macroeconomical data to cover today. This is why the market is kind of going sideways. This is why implied volatility, IV for Ethereum and Bitcoin are dropping like crazy. Currently at 61% for Ethereum. So you can see how slow the markets have been in the past few hours. We had a little rally. We saw Ethereum going back above the 2500, Solana going back over the 150, but none of that held and volatility started to plunge again. Let's look at some data. Again, not so much to talk about, but we have some news on the copy trading side. So let's jump right into it. Before we jump into the copy trading, we start, as always, with the prices. So if we look right here, we have Bitcoin at 106,470. We have Ethereum at 2438, XRP at 219, BNB at 651, Solana at 148. As I said, they had a little bit of a spike in price and now they're going back. So let's actually start by looking at our Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, which by the end of June, closer to the end of June, on June 22nd, was all the way at the $98,000. Now it has floated back above the 100K. Now it is at 106 and we are holding above the 200 and 100 moving average. They're going in very closely. When we have such close moving averages for a long period of time, it means that we have been coasting around this price for quite a while, and that usually precedes a huge up in price or down in price, so spike or decrease in the current price of the asset. And this is what we have been hoping for, at least on my case, for an uptrend and not a downtrend. But we have to wait and see what Bitcoin will tell us regarding its price range. On Bitcoin, we can actually see right here the liquidation. Bitcoin is very close to the 106,100, where we're gonna have a little bit of a liquidation happening, and this may cascade an effect all the way to the 105,400. But usually when we have these flushes, these huge drops in price by liquidations, they tend to fill back up very fast, because there's a bunch of orders waiting to buy right where the liquidation for other people get filled. So when someone gets liquidated, usually someone already sees that this is a huge liquidation price and they put an order there, so to enter at a better price or for just to fill the gap very fast. And we see that on the upside as well. Usually when something is going up very fast, there's usually a sell order waiting right where liquidation is going to be triggered. So that is what we're hoping to see right here. Liquidations trickling down and then orders filling the price range back again. Now if we switch to Ethereum, we are below the 200 moving average. So Ethereum tested twice right here, and this goes back to the video that I said where we tested a few times before trying to break above that, and we were not able to. Then we tried again, and now we tried very close with no success. So hopefully, by the looks of the Bollinger here, we are funneling, waiting for an explosion towards one side or the other. And for Solana, we did see some movement. We did see a lot of volume right here, even went on the overbought side of the RSI, but it wasn't enough to keep the momentum. We broke above the 200 moving average and we went right back below it. So this was a fake breakout unless we close on the daily, not on the 4 hours, above this level right here on the moving average. It means that this was just a fake breakout. It didn't hold above the moving average. When it comes to liquidations in the past 24 hours, $200 million liquidated. It is not so much, but still not a very little number to just not go over it. But in the past 24 hours, 62% were long positions liquidated. And this was due that fall that we had right here, because everyone saw these green candles and they thought that we were going to go up. But these green candles came with no volume. You can see very little volume compared to other green candles a few days ago. So they kind of died out and started to revert into a bearish scenario. And that's actually bad, because selling puts or selling calls, whatever, right here, it is not good. If you look at the volatility is dropping. So here it means premiums are going to be worse. So drier premiums, it means that you're going to need to get closer to the current price of the asset that is riskier for the same return. Doesn't make sense, because if volatility spikes back up towards the high 60s, even 70s, it means that now the price of Ethereum can move freely in a wider range. So when IV is low, the window of movement for Ethereum is tiny, but when IV increases, that window becomes larger as well. So very risky. Now, before we end the video, looking back at the copy trading closed the month of June with 4.26. So we were able to beat March, we were able to beat February, and we almost got the same returns of May. So 4.26 is a fantastic return. Hopefully you were are one of the 658 people that are getting these huge returns with us. If you're not, guess what? You can join for free. Just click the first link in the description. You'll be able to register, no KYC, just deposit, choose your blockchain, deposit into Bitopics, and start earning on the copy trading strategy. So this concludes today's video. Very, very short. Tomorrow we're going to have another video because I haven't posted on Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday are going to be videos back to back, and then I'll see you guys again on Friday. Hopefully you'll be there and I'll be still here making videos for you, teaching you guys about crypto options. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys then. Take care. Peace.